Okay, everybody, welcome back. We really haven't moved anywhere. I did get up and move around just a little bit, though. Um, I am at a loss as to which way to go at this point with all this stuff just like right here. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go over here, um, and we're going to get the. I think the crystal shards come from these guys. I am not sure. Um, I am really at a loss to as to what I need to, where I need to go first, you know? Um, these disembodied X-Arcs are highlighted for me, so most likely this is where I'm going to get my flawless crystal shards. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Um, and hopefully we'll get these two down here with no problem. So far, no problems. Yeah, I'm just with everything that there is here to, oh, excuse me, for me to do. There is just so much, so many colors, and I'm a little overwhelmed. A little bit overwhelmed. I will not lie to you. I'm going to go over here and see if any of these guys, nope, okay. What we need is these X-Arcs, these disembodied X-Arcs. That's what we need to get these crystal shards. So I kind of have to, take a look around and find the mobs that I'm looking for, and go from there. Um, I don't like having to search for the mobs I have to search for, but it is what it is. We deal with it as it comes. So far, we've only found two of those disembodied X-Arcs, and I am so, what's the word I'm looking for, persistent, that I'm really not going to go anywhere until I find the rest of them. None of these are X-Arcs. None of them. Protectors, Vindicators, no X-Arcs. I am sure we will find one somewhere. I am half tempted to just go ahead and start, let's just do that. Let's just go ahead and start, killing things, and maybe, we'll come up with the shards, and if we don't, well, we'll figure it out when the time comes. Well, the protectors actually drop them as well, so maybe the Vindicators do too. I don't know. We'll see. The next thing we'll probably do is either Mana Wraith Essences or Nether Ray Stingers, or maybe even both. Um, Not sure. This is going to be, like I told you guys in the previous video, this is going to be one of those just big circle kind of things. I've said before that I'm questioning how many more of these I should make, and part of the reason is, like I told you guys in the previous video, I'm not having as much response as I thought I would. And for me to continue to do videos, I would need to have a little bit more. I'm a validation type person. Seeing numerous views on my videos is a big validation for me. And right now, yes, I'm new at this, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not. My very first video that I did had almost great, for me at least, in the teens on the views. And that's not a lot compared to some of the people who have posted videos in the past. But that's good for me, you know? I'm happy to see that. But I'm not seeing the kind of response that I wanted. And I shouldn't be upset and I shouldn't be surprised really, um, because I'm still so new at this, but I really was hoping for a bit more response, I should say, or response, I suppose. Um, at least above 10. And so far, there's two, possibly three people that I know for sure are watching my videos, and to me, it's kind of disheartening. I want I want people to enjoy what I'm doing here, and I don't know. I guess maybe we'll see later or something. I don't know. You would figure that with the amount of stuff that I've put up and the lack of response to some of that stuff that I would have stopped by now. But I guess I am glutton for punishment. So here, what we're doing is we're getting these mana wraith essences. The funny thing is I told you guys before, and I think I said in the previous video. Normally, when I run a mage, I run arcane. I've been having fun with the frost spec here lately, so I've been sticking with frost. But what makes this interesting is that these mana wraiths are immune to arcane. Um, I came out here once with my very first arcane mage, and I was doing so well and having no issues, and then I come to do this quest, and the first one that I aggro is immune to the spells I'm throwing at it, and I die. And I'm like, what in the world? And I didn't notice at the time that the mob was immune to what I was throwing at it. So I res and I come back, and for sure, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a spotlight. Okay. For sure, the mob is immune to the spells I'm throwing at it. And I'm like, what in the world? And I finally saw that every time I threw a spell at it, it said immune. And I'm like, what in the world? Why, okay. So I ended up switching to Frost to finish that quest. And then I went straight back to Arcane. Um, and, I thought nothing. I was just like, okay, I guess I have to do something different to complete this quest. And yes, it was frustrating at the time, but I managed. Um, because I mean, at that point, I really didn't know anything better than Arcane, and I played Arcane very, very well. Um, now I'm singing a different tune. I enjoy my Frost Mage, and I'm having a lot of fun with her, and at this point, because of mana, several reasons really, mana regen and stuff like that, I don't think I would play any other spec for a mage. I really don't think I would. Um, because I mean, you guys noticed when I switched to Arcane to do that quest with the excuse me, with the drakes, how they were reflecting or absorbing all of my frost spells. Um, I probably could have switched to fire and not had the mana issues that I did, but I mean, the mana regen on a frost mage is amazing. It's amazing, and it's fast, and it's I love it. My kiddo is asking me. I'm not sure if with the resolution on the video itself, I'm not sure if you guys can read that. She's asking me how I'm doing, and not to, I'm and to answer that question, and I'll answer it for everybody. I'm not too bad today. Just getting this area started and wanting to finish it already, and so far so good, I suppose. So what we're doing here is we're kind of flying around looking for the manta wraiths and the nether rays. And I tend to, this is one of those quests that, I'll do two different quests at the same time. Because the manta wraiths and the nether rays are in the same place, say roughly the same places. Um, if I happen to run across another ray while I'm getting these manta wraiths, then I'll take it down so I can get that stinger. But right now my main focus is these manta wraiths. Um, I sat for an hour on the phone with my kiddo yesterday and talked to both her and the baby. The baby is she's 3 months old, I believe, today, and or is she 4 months old now? This is March. Yeah, 4 months. My goodness, time freaking flies. Um, but she's extremely vocal, just extremely vocal, and she was just talking up a storm to me yesterday, and it was awesome. It was really really awesome. Just sitting here listening to her squeal and talk and vocalize. I loved it. I loved it. She seems to be spending more time awake now, her being 4 months old and doing things that just about normal 4-month-old babies do. You know, um, she's gonna, to my daughter's very big dissatisfaction, she's gonna spend a lot more time awake than she is asleep. And here in the next few months, and I don't think my daughter will be my kiddo will be extremely dissatisfied with that. She gets to spend more time playing with the baby, but you know, like me, my daughter is a WoW junkie, and with an awake baby, it's kind of hard to an awake 4 or 5 month old baby. It's kind of hard to sit and dork around online. There's another ray. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. We only have one more mana wraith essence. We do have a total of 4 stingers here. He silenced me. There we go. 4 stingers here that we have to get. Now 3. Um, while we're over here, we may go ahead and go over and do the insignias and the ethereal technology quest, since we're in this area. That's how I tend to get a lot of things done. I'll move around trying to get one quest done, and then I'll find myself in the area of another quest, and I'll end up doing that one, and things just kind of flow. Okay, there is our final mana wraith essence. Um, I kind of want to get those nether ray stingers, but since we're here in the vicinity of these ethereals, I kind of want to get that done too. So I'm at a bind in a spot where I'm like, what am I going to do now? Now each of these ethereals will drop an insignia. The technology that I'm after is actually stuff that's laying on the ground. Um, so I have to, and I also need to be really careful when I go to pick up the technologies, because these ethereals will come out of friggin' nowhere. So I see a piece of technology over here. I'm going to head in that direction, and we'll get started and we'll start. Well, we kind of have already gotten started, but we'll go from there. And we're getting insignias by the like almost every kill, which is kind of nice. They don't drop with everyone, but it's kind of nice when they do. We've actually killed 3 ethereal so far and just 2 insignias. So yeah, it's not everyone, but it's pretty damn close. Yeah, see, like that one didn't give us one, and that's okay. Now, see what I mean? They come out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I didn't even see him back there. And that happens to me a lot. You know, they come out of nowhere, and I'm just like, "Oh my God." You know, where did he come from? Where in the world did he come from? Okay. There's another one. And some more technology over on that side. So I mean, I'll probably kill more ethereals than I really need to because of this technology. But I'll have plenty of insignias to turn in because that one is repeatable. Now that was just odd. That particular hunter, it looked like, was not high enough to make his pet disappear. Okay. So we're sitting at, we just dinged 72. I should check and see if Ice Crown is on my list here. And so far, no, it is not. I'm wondering if I need to do some other stuff before. Yep, see, here comes another two. Oh, and I hit my blink instead of my Frost Nova. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sheep one of these guys, and then I will deal with this one. Okay. Now, see, it's good that the ethereals they're humanoid. They're not, you know, like elemental or anything like that, which is great because that means I can sheep them. Okay, I'm gonna eat here really fast, and then we'll grab this stalker right there. Um, Now there are several pieces of technology over here that I can go get. I'll just have to be really careful on my pulls and stuff. Um, you know, because we always run the risk of pulling, you know, like five too many. So let's go over here and see if there's another piece of technology. I'm going to get this raider, then I'll probably get that raider. I see the feet. There's a third. Going to go ahead and sheep him and finish this guy off. Now I sheeped a mob the other day, and yesterday actually when I was playing my lower level mage with my other half, and he's like, "Oh my God, the sheep is black." Yeah, sometimes that happens. It was kind of cute. Okay. We have 7 of the insignias that we absolutely need to have, and only 4 of the technology. Now, like I told you guys earlier, we're probably going to be killing more ethereals than we absolutely need to. Um, I do kind of wish that they dropped the technology. That would make this quest so much easier. But since all of the technology is pick up off the ground, um, I really don't have much of a choice here. This raider's going to get in the way, so we're going to go ahead and grab him because here he comes. Okay. Nine insignias. And we are up to 6 technology with this part. Okay. I'm going to come around this way, and there's another piece. So 7 technology. I'm kind of trying to avoid you know, the big bunches of ethereals. Um, just because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to aggro so many that I can't, you know, I can't sheep them. You know, I can only sheep one at a time. And trust me, I've tried this. Um, I've tried to sheep. You know, I had like three mobs on me. Uh, Sheeped one, went to go sheep the second, and the first one that I sheeped came out of the sheep. So I can only sheep one target at a time, which is kind of sort of frustrating. Okay, so there's 8 technology, and we still only have 9 insignias, which is, I mean, that's fine, not a big deal. Um, we'll get our insignias that we need, and probably then some. We're going to let this, it looks like this stalker isn't going to go anywhere, so I'm going to sheep the stalker, and then I'm going to grab the raider. And then we'll grab the stalker here in a minute. Oh, and there's a second raider. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. But we're fine. We're fine. Throwing up the ice barrier helped a lot. So now let's get this stalker. And at least one or all 3 of these are going to drop insignias. I just know it. That's the way it always happens. Yep, there's that last insignia we need. So we just need 2 more pieces of tech. Well, now 1 more piece of technology. And we are done here. Now, I'm not sure where the best place to... I think the best place to pull would be here. There is another ethereal on the other side of this spot. And I know that when I get over there, he is going to aggro me. I just know he is. Yep, see, here he comes. There is all of our technology. I'm going to take care of this ethereal. And then... see, there's another insignia. And then we're going to head over here to the Mana Forge. We have a couple of quests over there. The Sun Fury Signets for one. We need to kill Warp Engineers, Warp Masters, Geologists. So we're going to be here just for a little bit. This one, I think... I need to make some food really fast. Okay, this guy I can go ahead and pull because he is a bit away from the other mobs. We did get a second Warp Engineer, but that should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, he Frostlocked me. That was not nice. Not nice at all. Now, this is a set of quests that I've never done. So I really, you know, I've said it before, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm gonna throw up the barrier here. What comes next? Because normally I don't ally, and simply because there's with a little time that I stay here, there's no reason for me to. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and just you know, keep going. Just keep going and see what happens. We'll be getting signets from these guys. So that will take care of that quest. And then we have the Siphon Blood Gem Crystal that we're doing here, and the kill quest for the high value targets for the Geologists, the Warp Masters, and the Warp Engineers. So I mean, there's a lot going on in this area. So far, nobody's dropped any more signets, and that's okay. I'm not stressing it too bad. Not stressing it too bad at all. I'm going to see if we can... See, I'm going to sheep this guy, and we'll get this engineer. Or geologist, I'm sorry. there's one of the geologists down. Now we're going to get this sheeped one. Okay. Now, had everything not reset, I would have gotten a second, another geologist, and I'm actually kind of thankful that it did. I do not want to mess with another arcane annihilator, so let's move up here. And hopefully he does not decide to pat up this way. Oh goodness, I don't like it when they lock me. That is not nice. It's really not. These warp engineers are just not nice. I am trying to get him down before he gets me down. And I think, yep, I made it. I don't know how, but I did. Okay. So we still need 2 warp masters, and we haven't found those yet. I'm not sure where they stay at. Where they stay at. Like they have houses. Where they can be found. But we'll, I'm sure we'll figure that out when the time comes. I have 2 on me, which isn't going to be a big deal because this first one's going to be down here shortly. Just like so. And I see they're beating on me with their picks. They're going to put holes in my body. Okay, so we have 6 geologists down and 4 warp engineers. Oh, he's coming back up this way. So I'm going to go back this way and get this warp engineer. Oh, not good, not good, not good. I was afraid of that. Okay. Now that he's down, I can focus on this Arcane Annihilator, but I don't know if I'll be able to get him down, to be honest with you. I have lost my images, and he keeps silencing me, which is not going to be good. Oh, I did not need to... Well, maybe I can. Hang on. Yeah, this may not turn out very well. We'll see. Hang on. Oh, I did win. With 301 health. With 301 health. Wow. I just have to sit here and, let that all sink in. Wow. I did not expect that Annihilator to come up this way, but it happened. Oh, there is a Warp Master. I only need 2 of those. So I think we're going to grab that person next. Hopefully she stays in range. Awesome, she did. And that's okay. I will take this geologist coming with her. There we go. Because this is going to be the last geologist that I need. So I can move on and find a couple, another warp engineer and another warp master, and I should be good for this particular quest. 9th signet. Now the blood gem crystal comes from the blood mages. I'm gonna mosey down this way. Maybe we'll find another warp engineer or another There's a captain. Those are all blood warders. Let's take to the skies here and see what we can find. We need another Magister, Magister, Astromancer, Magister. These are not the ones that I need. Oh, I see something with a circle underneath it. It's another Warp Master, I think. It is. So we're going to go ahead and grab her. And it looks like it's just going to be her, which is amazing. I just need one more warp engineer and we are good for this quest. I just have to find one. Again, we'll take to the skies. I have told you guys previously that I don't like flying around looking for my targets, but you know, you do what you gotta do, and this is what I gotta do. I'm actually hoping that, you know, oh, here we go. Here's some respawn. I'm happy with that. I'm going to sheep this one because I really don't want to have to kill two of them. So hopefully when I get out of combat with this warp engineer, I won't need to kill the other one. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not holding my breath, but, you know, I'm hoping. It seems if I interrupt that beam, they don't frost lock me. Nope, I am going to have to kill that other one. That's okay. I have 12 seconds remaining on my my counter spell though, so hopefully they don't. Yep, she frost locked me. That's all right. Oh, that was too late. That was a waste of a counter spell. Okay. All right. Did not get my last signet, but that is okay. All right. So the blood gem crystals, it says is over, like over here. Let me read that really quick. Blood gem crystals. It's from a Sun Fury Magister. So the Magisters that we found up here, up over here, those guys will give us what we need. So I'm going to find a safe place, a semi-safe place here to land. And here seems pretty good. And we're going to take this Magister and see if we can find the crystal that we need. She is throwing fireballs at us. Okay. There is a... I'm going to sheep this Magister here. I'm not sure if there's something that I need to do because I got a blood gem shard. So I'm not sure if there's something that I need to do to the shard to get the crystal. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I'm going to interrupt him and make him come to me. There we go. Got another blood gem shard. Okay, let's look at these shards and see. Okay, it just says siphon a nearby blood gem crystal's energy. So what we'll do, there we go. We just have to hold until this is done. There we go. Got that finished. I see a quest down here. So let's go down and see what it is. The next thing we're going to do is we'll finish getting our nether ray stingers, and then we'll go to... well, I'll take it because... do I have to kill it? I do. Well, that thing's got an awful lot of health though. Do you think, I don't know if I could manage it. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's go find the remaining nether rays that we need. Um, and then we'll go do the invaluable asset zapping. And then we'll come and start turning some stuff in. I may hold on that Fell Reaver quest until I'm a little bigger. We are looking for nether rays. We just found the proving grounds. I didn't know they were lost, but you know, hey. I am not finding any nether rays. Well, my goodness. Finding plenty of mana wraiths, but no nether rays. Now we found a couple of the nether rays over here when we were working with the little, there's a nether ray. When we were working with those little phase hunters. Okay. And there's another nether ray. It seems that every nether ray kill will drops the stinger. So, so far I've only killed, this will be my fourth one. And each time, for the previous three, they've dropped a stinger. So, yep, that's what it looks like, which is kind of nice. You know, the less work I have to do. Okay, I need one more nether ray. And I'm going to, excuse me, fly around here and see if I can find it. Those are all the phase hunters. More phase hunters. Nether ray. Just what we needed. Okay. If this takes care of this particular quest, we'll go over to the next area here for the invaluable asset zapping. And, yep. And then we're going to do that. That is all the way over here. So we're going to make our way over to do the asset zapping. That arrow is taking us somewhere else. So that arrow is actually taking us to Shadow Moon Valley, and we are not ready to go there yet. We will go when it is time. Now, unlike the last time we came in here, I am going to put myself in a spot where it is easier to take care of these mobs, because the mobs definitely are going to get in the way of getting this quest completed. I will have to do really... I don't like it when they silence me. That's frustrating. Anyway, so, you know, we are going to have to do some clearing while we're doing this. I have to remember that the artifact seekers very rarely have loot. Okay. We're going to mosey over this way because the first piece that we need to zap is going to be right here. Next to this artifact seeker is right there. And I have to remember that the item that I am using to zap does have a significant cooldown. That just, I don't understand why, but okay. All right. Okay, there we go. And while I'm waiting, I am going to go ahead and eat. Excuse me. Yeah, it has a 30-second cooldown. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but when you can move from object to object in less than 30 seconds, that's a lot. So I may end up killing a couple of mobs, eating a couple of times before, ooh, excuse me, before that thing is cooled down. I will get this artifact seeker, um, because I mean, once he realizes I'm there, I have two of them on me, so that's why I threw up the ice barrier. And I need to get both of them down before I can transport the piece. Oh, really? Oh, this artifact seeker actually has loot for me, which is weird. They rarely have loot. There we go. So I'm going to get him looted. And all he had was a mark of Kill Jaden. Um, and that's for Aldor, so I'll end up selling that. Alright, I'm going to sit here and eat. I'm going to grab this Doom Guard. Because the next piece that we need to transport is over this way. It's right over there. Grab this artifact seeker, and I think the other artifact seeker that's over there, I'm going to grab him as well. Not all at the same time, of course. Okay. Second artifact seeker. So when I transport this, I'm not going to have any issues of being, issues of aggro. I should probably take some time today and take care of some other things around the house. My other half is going to be making his famous, from what I hear, lasagna this weekend. And it is somebody's birthday, from what I hear. And that's what they have requested, is that he make his famous lasagna. Oh, see what I'm talking about? I only had to kill that one mob, and now I'm over here, and I'm waiting for this to cool down, and it's not ready yet. Okay, once we are done here, all right, we are going to go ahead and head back to Area 52 and get these quests turned in. Now, I know that there's a quest here for Dr. Boom, and I really dislike this guy. He is difficult to control and to down. Um, See, there it is. He wants me to kill Dr. Boom, and I have a really hard time doing Dr. Boom. So we'll have to see what I need to do to accomplish to solo that. Now, I know I have some gear in my bags that I need to determine if I can use. This seems like a fairly good stopping point as well. And, oh, I need to go ahead and summon this guy because it's a turn in right here. Okay. That's taken care of. Alright. We're going to head in here if I can. There we go. Get these turned in. He wants me to get the access crystal from the Overseer and then use it at the control console to shut it down. Alright. I think I can manage that. We're going to run out here and And I didn't check to see that either, if that was going to be good for me. There's our quest to go to the Echo Dome. Okay. And I have one more quest to turn in here with Boots, but he is quote unquote dead right now. Okay. Alright, Boots is back. I think. Yes, it is with Boots. Okay. Those gloves are better, so I need to wear those. Okay. All right, now it's time to check up on gear. I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here where it's at, and then we can get started again with the rest of, uh, of our quests. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.